G'day trendsetters, John with Gravel Cyclist. Today I'm reviewing the Garmin Varia RTL510. This is a tail light that uses radar technology. That's right, radar technology to notify you visually and audibly on your Garmin computer of vehicles that are approaching your bicycle from behind. Inside the Varia box is the manual, the Varia itself, and this here is the mount, the seat post mount, and two different shims are included to cater to different types of seat post designs. This is the round profile seat post shim. You simply snap it inside, just like that. Then you use the appropriately sized strap to put into the little slot right there, like that. Put it around your seat post all the way around, and it's attached. The Varia uses twist mount, much like its computers, so into the slot, and twist. So up against your seat post, just like that. Here's a quick demonstration of switching the Garmin Varia RTL510 between bikes. I simply twist, it unlocks, then I'll take the strap off, boom, that's it, done. And here we have the next bike, so take the mount for the Varia. Now this is a 31.6mm seat post, a little bit trickier to get on. Okay, it's mounted. Then get the Varia itself, twist, position, it is done. Also in the box is a cable for charging. This is a micro USB. On top of the Varia is a single button, and that's the only button you'll find on the unit itself. This button is used for powering the Varia on and off, and also setting the two flash modes. There's also a solid mode as well for leaving the light permanently on. The two flash modes are for daytime and nighttime running, and your runtime will be affected appropriately according to the chart here. 6 hours of solid, 6 hours at nighttime flash, and 15 hours in daytime flash mode. On the rear of the Varia is its charging port, which is hidden by this little flap, and it's a micro USB connection. And also, you can't see it right now, but on one side here is it's a charge indicator light, which obviously turns on when you're charging the Varia. So to power on the Varia, you simply hold the top button for 1 second. It's on right now in solid mode. And you can see this little status light there on the side. That's actually looking for a connection right now to my Garmin 1030 computer. I actually have it paired already, but I will repair it for the purposes of this video. And to turn the Varia off, you simply hold down the top button for 2 seconds, and there you go. The different modes are as follows. So first of all, we power it on. That's the solid runtime mode, about 6 hours of burn time. One more tap and you get the nighttime mode. And you can see it's like a pulse pattern. Maybe it's hard to see here. Then you tap it again for daytime run mode. And I use this actually at nighttime. It's been working fantastic. And that gives you about 15 hours of runtime. And one more tap and it puts it into standby mode, which will sit there for about 10 hours. So everybody is going to want to know how much the Varia weighs in grams. So let's put it onto the gram scale. 73 grams plus the strap and the mount and shim for my seat post. 101.5, 102 grams, 101 grams. So pretty lightweight considering the advantages this device offers. Next, we're going to pair the Varia with my Garmin 1030, which incidentally I am reviewing at this time. Also, the Varia will pair with Garmin 1000, the 810, the 820, the 520 Plus, and a host of other Garmin devices. So be sure to check out the Garmin website for compatibility notes, etc. Anyway, so first of all, we're going to turn the Varia on. I'm going to turn it sideways so we all don't get blinded by the light there. Then I'm going to press menu button down here. Oops. Then I will tap sensors. I want to add a sensor, and I need to scroll down. I want to add radar. Okay, it's already found it. It's got its unique ID, starting with 396. Select. What's the show more button do? We'll see. Okay, that's the only option. Perfect. Tap add. And there you go, it is connected. Now, you can tell it's being connected because the icon in the top right corner of the screen indicates radar is active and ready to go. So I'll have to give you a demonstration of how it works in the next scene. Okay, trendsetters, the Garmin 1030 is powered up and the Garmin Varia is connected to it as indicated by the icon. It's on the top right of the screen, but it's the top left in this particular perspective. As it is difficult to film and ride at the same time and hold the camera steady, I'm having to wait it out here stationary in downtown Gainesville. So let's see how this goes. Right now I've got a car coming towards me and it has not been detected. So that just proves to you that it will only pick up vehicles approaching from behind the bike. Okay, we've got a car, it's been detected. And it's almost upon me. There it is. Out of focus, totally, sorry about that. Okay, here we go with another car. It's been detected. Hopefully I'll capture it in focus. It's almost upon me. There it is, and it's out of focus again. Pay close attention to how the flash pattern will change when a car that has been detected moves within, well, I think it's 100 meters. Here we go, it's been detected. There you go, flash pattern has been modified, and ideally will alert the driver to be careful around me. We've got one vehicle, and behind is a string of vehicles, which you'll see in a second on the screen. Okay, green means all clear. Here come the rest of the vehicles in this current string. And we have another string of vehicles appearing. Now hopefully I'll be able to film at least one of them as they pass my position. Here he's been detected, and there's at least two more behind him. There they go. One and two. Perfect. This time I'll let the Varia detect the vehicles. There's at least three on the way. Now, oh, see the bright red? That means that car is hauling ass. Much faster than the other cars that just went past me. And there you go, all green means all clear. Here comes another vehicle. So when he's gone past me, the status should change to green. There it is, all clear.
In summary, the Garmin Varia RTL510, when paired with an appropriate Garmin cycling computer, is indeed a game changer. In fact, it could be a lifesaver. I mentioned before, this device could be a lifesaver, and I sincerely mean that, especially if you're the type of rider who rides alone or in small groups. The fact that it alerts drivers to your presence and you to the presence of motorists approaching from behind is a complete game changer. The Varia RTL510 does work quite well in small groups of say up to 4 people. I've had 2 or 3 people sitting behind me and it still managed to detect vehicles, albeit at a bit of a closer range than say if there was no one behind me. So if you're in a big group ride and you're sitting towards the front or inside the pack, you may not have the detection capabilities versus you being directly on the back. But still, this is an amazing bit of gear. Battery burn time lived up to spec, which averaged about 15 hours per charge, which is in daytime mode, which is the only mode I use during my review time with the RTL510. This device has changed my thought process on cycling, no matter if I'm riding on road or gravel. It takes only a few seconds to switch between bikes, and priced at about $200 US, it is an absolute steal for the peace of mind it brings me, knowing that motorists are more likely to see me, and I'm also notified by their presence as well. Sure, you can run a blinky for much cheaper, but this takes the blinky to the next level. I receive absolutely no commission for what I'm about to say, but if you're a road or gravel cyclist and you have an appropriately compatible Garmin computer, you really should buy this device.
Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video.